Players, it's been several days since the horrific footage was released of Tyre Nichols' brutal beating. And honestly, the release of this footage has raised a lot more questions than giving us answers. Civil rights leaders, activists, protesters, as well as the family of Tyre Nichols is wondering why there haven't been more people fired and why there hasn't been more arrests made, because there was a lot going on in those videos and there was a lot more people that was involved aside from those 5 officers. Now, my sentiments remain the same. Those 5 black officers were immediately fired. They were immediately charged for what happened because they're going to make examples out of you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and keep it a stack with you. I don't feel sorry for you. It is what it is. You should not have done it. But since the release of that footage and we see all the other people that were involved, there should definitely be some more charges, especially since we know, because the chief of police told us, that there was no reason for this stop. Tyre Nichols was not driving erratically. There was nothing going wrong. So when you pulled him over and you drew your weapon on him, what was the reason? What was the reason that you pulled him over and you attempted to tase him, Preston Hemphill? Now, we know that you have been relieved of duty, basically on suspension pending investigation. What further investigation do we need, Memphis Police Department? Because we saw you on the footage pull this man over, you attempted to tase him, and then you said you wish that they stomp him. So I really want you to tell us, what was the reason and why is this man not fired and why is he not behind bars? Give us the reason. So yesterday, Memphis did fire some more people. 3 fire personnel were fired for their response to the fatal beating of Tyre Nichols. Fire Chief Gina Sweat said in a statement on the city's website that an internal investigation found that Robert Long, Jamichael Sandrick, and Lieutenant Michelle Whitaker failed to conduct an adequate patient assessment of Mr. Nichols. She added that fire dispatch officials had responded based on the initial nature of the call, which was that a person had been pepper sprayed, and information that they were told at the scene. She said that they arrived at the first scene at 8:32 only to be directed by police to another scene, said that they made it to the second scene at 8:41 and found Mr. Nichols handcuffed on the ground against the police vehicle. Whitaker remained in the vehicle. She didn't even get out the car. And they didn't request an ambulance until 8:46, delaying much needed medical attention. Also, the Memphis Police Department has suspended a 7th officer, but they won't identify him. They said that the officer was relieved of duty on January 8th, the day after the incident. Now, Internal Affairs said they prioritized the investigation into the most egregious part of this, but the district attorney said they are looking into the whole thing, that's during, after, and leading up to the beating of Tyre Nichols.